Hey, hello, welcome to Weather Update. It's February 20th, 2021. It's a little after 8 p.m., and we did see some sun today. We had some clouds around, too, though. Looking at the current satellite, you'll see we're starting to finally clear things out. We had a large buildup of clouds, and it was actually lake effect that we're actually seeing. You can still see a little bit of it. So we had a couple of flakes here. This is the radar, obviously. This is the crappy National Weather Service radar here, but you can see some of that lake effect going on there. And let's see if they actually spoke about it. Nope, they didn't really speak about it, but there was some lake effect going on. And if we go ahead and we look at the high-resolution satellite, first of all, let's take a look at this, and you'll see the extent of the snow cover. Look at that. This really shows where all the snow fell. You could see it all the way from the northeast all the way down. Look at that. It went all the way down into the south, which is very unusual to see. The snow cover that far south there into Texas. A lot of it had already melted around Houston, but still, there's a large amount of snow cover you could see. You could still see some really sharp cutoffs, though, into where the snow fell and where it didn't wind up falling, which is pretty interesting. It's almost like the mountains were like a barrier over here, and there was no snow to the southeast because this area kind of stayed in the warm sector of things. Never really got into the snow. Looking at our area, you could see all the cloud buildup. It's kind of hard to differentiate between that and the snow cover, but you could see the cloud buildup that's actually coming from the lakes all the way down across Long Island. This all due to some lake effects, some instability, and so we got into a little bit of that lake effect. Let's take a look and see. Let's make this a longer satellite so you can see what was going on during the day here. If we can actually show the whole day, that would be good. So let's see if we can do that. Looping the whole day out, you can clearly see here. Oh, looks like we're missing satellite imagery. Okay, so that's not working. That's not working. You can sort of see the clouds over us there, flowing over us, all down from the lakes and stuff. Yeah. And some areas did have some light snow today out east. Didn't really accumulate much. We didn't really have much here in Nassau County. We'll look at some of the observations here. 31, Farmingdale is reporting mostly cloudy. We did get up to 35 today, so I guess those highs in the mid-30s did wind up occurring. You could see all the observations were cloudy for the most part. No snow being reported, but if we go further out east, they actually did have some snow reported. 31 at Islip, and they got up to 34, but you could see they had some snow showers being reported here. You could see a little bit of a precipitation amount right there from some snow showers, light snow, particularly in the morning. Out east. So they did have some out there. Let's see if it was any warmer in New Jersey, or the temperatures were the same there. It's actually colder there right now, 28 west of Toms River, and their high was only 33, but they also had plenty of clouds around too, though they did have partly sunny skies up to about noon, whereas we had plenty of clouds around most of the day. So let's go take a look at the outlook as we look at the models here, and you see here on the GFS this big high is building in. So when we move this along, you will see that big high build in and give us a nice day tomorrow. And we should have mostly sunny skies tomorrow at high crests over our area. And it's going to bring a really nice day with probably hardly any clouds at all, which will be really nice for a change after all these cloudy days that we've been dealing with. That high moves offshore, and then that allows the next system to approach. And this would be our next storm system for Monday. Right now, it looks like rain for us. We're going to go over that in a minute. And then that moves away. Then we get into a dry and kind of mild pattern for the week. And it just we really are fairly dry most of the week. The next major rain system would also not occur until the 1st of March. That could end as a little snow with a cold high building behind that. So let's go and look at the upper air pattern as we go into the so we've got this trough over us. You can see, though, we have zonal flow as we go into this week here. A few troughs here and there, though, so it won't get too warm. But we have that zonal flow, but then we see a bigger trough come through Thursday or Friday, and then the ridge builds on the weekend, and then we have this much sharper trough that will come through to kick off March, but then we're back into the ridge again and the really strong ridge there up in Canada they're developing. So we can also look at the European, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be an agreement with this as well. Pretty much shouldn't be a disagreement. Big ridge. Except Euro's a little sharper with that trough that's going to come through at the beginning of March. But other than that, we should be in a more progressive pattern than we have been dealing with. So let me go back to the GFS, and we'll go ahead and look at our temperature anomaly outlook. So you get to see where the cold air is and what's going to be happening. So as we see, we'll be below normal this weekend. To see where you see those dark blue and purple colors, that's where we're below normal. And then we get near average for Monday, go above it, maybe a little bit above. Near average most of the week, not dramatically above. There really won't be any days that are dramatically above. And then the cold air comes back in on Friday. So we go back below normal again. And then we're above normal for the weekend. Looks like could be much above normal for that Monday. Kick off March with a really strong cold front. And then behind it, it's cold. But generally speaking, after that, the GFS seems to think we're going to be done with the cold air. We'll have to see. Obviously, that's the long range, and things change a lot. So we'll start off looking at our temperatures as we head into this week here. And actually, let's first look at the our next event here. All right, so we're dry tomorrow. Obviously, should be a beautiful day. This would be our next event. So you see there's some snow off to the north of us. So if you're north and west of New York City, you might have to deal with the beginning as snow, but then ending as rain. That moves on out. GFS seems to think we would have about not too much precipitation with the system, maybe a quarter to a half an inch of rain at most with that. And as far as snowfall goes, the snow would just be fairly light, and it's all north and west of the city. However, every model has its different approach, and we'll have to see if the NAM is also in agreement about this system for Tuesday. And I think they all are. So after that high moves out, so here's Monday. The NAM's a little more delayed with the rain. Doesn't have it getting into we get the rain in the afternoon, and then it moves out by the early evening. So it doesn't really last for too long. It's in and it's out, and then it's gone. So let's see what the NAM. The NAM's probably going to be a little heavier with the total accumulate. Oh, yeah, the NAM is producing a lot more rain with this. So we do have a difference of opinion here with the models here. The NAM is saying could be 3/4 of an inch to an inch of rain with that. Whatever the case is, it'll be enough rain to get rid of most of the snow. As far as snowfall goes, that would be the north and the west, not in our area, not Long Island, and not even New York City. So that gives you an idea of what this next storm could bring as far as rainfall goes. After it's too far for the HRRR to deal with. So now let's go back to the temperatures, and we'll take a look at the temperatures, and you'll see why it's going to be rain. So tonight we'll get down probably not teens, probably around 20 to 25 degrees. And then for Sunday, it's going to be cold. Again, highs probably mid-30s. The models underdid the temperatures today, so expect highs around that 33 to 35, 36 degree mark. And then temperatures don't drop as much for the evening as the clouds roll in. And then for Monday, you see we go above freezing, so that's why we're going to have rain for that. Though it's going to be a cold rain. It's not going to be a warm rain, but it should help wash away some of the snow. Tuesday, we are still a little bit below normal, highs in the mid-30s there. Well, it looks like probably figure upper 30s again. I think these models are underestimating it. And then we're finally into the 40s, I think, for Wednesday. And for Thursday, we're still in that around the low 40s. And then here comes the next bit of cold air. This is for Friday. So we could get a little taste of Arctic air again on Friday. Highs probably struggling to reach the 30-degree mark, perhaps. But then that moves out quickly, and then we warm up for the latter part of the weekend into the 40s. And then there's that really strong cold front that's being projected for the beginning of March. And again, this could be a really strong LLJ event. Highs getting well into the 50s, damp. and could be some strong showers and maybe even some thunderstorms. But then once that front moves through, we get into the cold air and we drop into the teens by Tuesday morning. And then not this Tuesday. This is the first Tuesday of March, and then we're only in the 20s if that. But then after that, we're kind of done with the really cold air. So at least that's what the GFS thinks. Will we actually be done with it? Who knows? But I would like to think we're done with the snow. I think we've all had enough of that. So let's go look at the clouds, the cloud forecast on the GFS, and you'll see that the clouds do finally move away. We have a clear day tomorrow, mostly sunny skies across our entire area. Should be a clear day, a really nice day, because Monday we got to start dealing with the clouds and the showers again. We'll be dealing with clouds on Tuesday, some clouds on Wednesday, Thursday, perhaps maybe we can get rid of some of the clouds. Friday is a question mark right now. If we can push that front far enough to the south, I think we have a clear day on Friday too, when the clouds roll back in for the weekend again. And then we can hear your next. And I don't roll the clouds forecast out this far, but the first Tuesday of March right now looks pretty nice. But again, that's too far away to really know exactly what's going to happen. So it could change. A lot can change between now and then, as it often does. Let's look at the NAM cloud cover outlook for tomorrow, and I think we'll see the same thing. Clear skies tomorrow. Yep, clear skies. We won't see any clouds until probably nightfall, and then the cirrus starts rolling in on us ahead of the next storm system right there. Look at the RGEM as well with the cloud cover, and you will see the same kind of thing here. So it'll be a clear day across our area. We won't see clouds until probably sunset at the earliest. So it should be a nice, clear day to enjoy. And then after that, we're dealing with the clouds. And then, Tuesday, we're probably going to have some clouds around, but it won't be a gray overcast day. Monday, though, will be kind of a rainy day for at least in the afternoon hours. But anyway, I guess that'll wrap up this weather update. So enjoy the sun shine tomorrow. It's been a long, long time coming. Take care, and thank you for watching.